So a spring-tine cultivator can be really pretty useful, and this shows off an example of what can happen. This is the spring-tine harrow. So it has lots of spring tines, and the idea is that when you drive fast enough, they wiggle back and forth on their springs, and that ends up taking the weed seedlings out. And it's adjustable for how vigorous the weeding is, depending on how big the seedlings are and how loose the ground is. But that's just a 3-point hitch, and the banks can sway a little bit to account for any unevenness in the field, which we do have here. So this is a bit of where I had to leave an extra headland, partly because it's wet and partly because of we needed extra space to turn the tractor around. So I really didn't want to leave this headland, but we ended up having to do that. So it's been seeded to red clover. So most of the green stuff you see here is the red clover that I put in. What we did here, after planting the rest of the field, we got a couple of rains, we got weed seedlings coming up, and then I ran through with the cultivator to kill those seedlings. So everything that's come up has come up after that happened. But up closer to the beds, I wasn't able to run the cultivator. So this is what it would have looked like if I hadn't done that. So that is quite an enormous difference in the weeds. These are going to be tough to take care of. So I'll have to do some heavy duty work in this section. So that the springtime cultivator, very fast. We're running, I can go 6 miles an hour. Somebody else could probably go faster. And I've just got a narrow one that does 12 feet, so I do the regular 10 feet increments and have a little bit of overlap at the edges, so that we don't get escapes and we get the job done really quickly, and end up avoiding some pretty significant weed problems.